On the surface, villagers in Minecraft seem pretty simple. They naturally generate, spawn these guys, and sometimes contain loot. But after a deep dive, it turns out there's much more to them than you'd think. I was personally shocked about how little I actually knew. So here's the ultimate village guide. How do villagers actually work? So before we continue with the video, it's important we grasp how the mechanics of a village actually work, and it's surprisingly really interesting. So technically, what is a village? Well, Minecraft counts a village as one villager and one bed, and although there's usually more villagers and more beds in one village, this is the minimum requirement. So technically, you could steal a villager, transport him to a new location, and as soon as he sleeps in a bed, that is actually classed as a village, which is often how iron farms are created. The centre of the village is a specific spot where all villagers socialise, and it can be one of two places. If there's a bell in the village, then this will be classed as the centre spot of the village. But if there isn't a bell in the village, then the centre of the village is determined by the bed that the first villager sleeps in. And there's also a hidden mechanic where the first villager to claim a bed is actually classed as the leader of the village. Anyway, everyday villagers wake up and congregate to the centre bed. However, if you move that bed to a new location, it will become the new centre of the village. This means if you've built a house in the village and all the villagers keep crowding around your house and being really loud and noisy, you can technically move the villagers away by moving the bed away. Now, all villagers have three interests: the centre of the village, the bed, and their unique job. Villagers will move from their set homes to their job site and will turn into a worker depending on its job building, thus determining its trades. Villager zombie sieges. This is quite a secret mechanic that's surprisingly still in Minecraft. Now, a zombie siege is a rare event that can occur in villages that have at least 20 beds, and at midnight there's a 1 in 10 chance a zombie siege will happen. Basically, a large group of zombies will spawn and attack the village. But what's crazy is the zombies spawn in the centre of the village, meaning if you've built walls to protect the village, then they'll be completely ineffective. What's funny though is this feature was added way before the Village and Pillage update, so this was practically the first raid feature in Minecraft. Village types and how to find them. Villages in Minecraft are really common and you can often find them pretty easily. But did you know they actually spawn in set biomes? Yes, there's only a total of 6 different village types in the game. A plains village spawns in either a plains biome or a meadows biome. A snowy village spawns in the ice plains biome. Savannah village spawns in savannah. Desert villages spawn in the desert. And taiga villages spawn in taiga biomes, but do not spawn in mega tigers. So 6 different village types spawning in very common biomes makes locating them very easy. All you have to do is explore these biomes, or if you really need to, you can use a seed finder. Plains village. This is the most common village type and it generates in plains biomes and meadow biomes. This village has new building styles but also has buildings that resemble old structures before the Village and Pillage update, like the churches and the blacksmiths. You'll find hay bales, oak wood, white terracotta, and you can also find really good loot, especially from the blacksmiths. And there's also lots of different crop variations which can set you up if you find one early game. Snowy village. This village type spawns in snow biomes, and the buildings consist of stripped spruce and spruce planks. And it's personally my favourite village, as it also contains decent loot. What I really like about these villages is there is actually igloo structures located around the village sometimes, and if you break the wall there's actually basements below there. And this is a hidden area known as the witch conversion area. It also has these cool street lamps and you can also get blue ice. Savannah village. This spawns only in the savannah village and usually generates really badly for some reason. I mean, sometimes there's floating blocks and even sometimes seeds grow on path blocks, which just doesn't make any sense. The houses are usually made out of acacia logs and planks. You can sometimes find banners, and also some of the structures are actually built on pillars, which is pretty cool because it shows that this village often floods a lot, hence being in a savannah. Desert villages. These spawn only in the desert and are made out of mainly sandstone, believe it or not. Now this is my least favourite village type as it has the least building variations and are usually the least interesting with probably the worst loot in the game. Taiga Villages. These spawn in the taiga biome but not in a mega taiga. These often generate quite messy with spruce and cobblestone for the building blocks. And sometimes they can spawn with weaponsmiths and even armor stands. Also, there's sometimes campfires with hay bales beneath them, in reference to the 1.4 Taiga update, along with berry bushes and smoke from chimneys, which is a pretty cool feature. Now you may have realised that I've only mentioned 5 village types. Now that's because the 6th one is very rare and a lot of people don't even know that this is in the game. Abandoned zombified villages. Now this is a special village type that only generates 2% of the time. This can generate as any village type and resembles a runover village where all the zombies have killed and converted all the villagers. As you can see, some of the blocks turn to cobwebs and some cobblestone turns to mossy cobble. Hopefully you've learned something new. There's more similar videos coming very soon. But why not check out this video?